Hey guys, Erin here with LaCkore Couture, and today we're going to be talking about can you wear gold and silver jewelry together? But before we do that, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and let's get right into it. All right, so you've probably been plagued by this question your entire life, and for most of us, we were always told when we were young that you can't mix gold and silver jewelry together, but in 2022, we could throw all of those misconceptions and myths out the door because now you can mix gold and silver and rose gold and brass and all different materials. And the more you mix, the more layered and authentic it's gonna look. People who say you cannot wear gold and silver together are still really holding on tight to those old-fashioned myths about what you can and cannot wear. I truly feel like whatever you feel most confident in, that's what you're gonna rock and that's what you're gonna totally slay in. So it's really about that bold confidence that you feel is really what's gonna determine what really looks good on you. Now, gold colors are tended to look better with more warm skin tones, while silver is better with cooler skin tones. But I truly find if you can enmesh those two colors together is where the magic really happens. As long as it's done right, wearing silver and gold together can be a true statement. And one of the best ways to create this beautiful layered mixed metal look is by first getting a statement piece. So let's say you want to work with this piece as your main piece, okay? Now it's gold and clear quartz on there, but now let's say this is going to be the focal point, right? So I always say pick a focal point, because if you have a focal necklace, a huge earring, huge bracelets, it just becomes too much and then it's really tacky. But if you place pieces together correctly and very minimalistically, it could be really, really high-end and be totally fashion-forward. Okay, so I just quickly put on one of my favorite chokers that I have. I'm gonna just bring this a little bit closer to me so you can see. Now, it's the same exact starburst chain. This is our pretty little thing necklace, and this chain is gold and this one is silver. Now, what I love about these two together is that it's the same chain, so one complements the other, but they're obviously different color metals. I just find it so beautiful and really like organic looking when you mix it. And again, it's all about that confidence. So if you seem unsure about it, then you're not gonna be able to pull it off. So if you're gonna rock it and go with it at 100%. But I also wanted to show you guys some options on how to stack a bracelet and intermix those colors. This is our gold digger bracelet, which I love. There are these plated gold quartz jagged pieces that are just so unique. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna layer it with some silver and gold pieces, and you're gonna see how pretty that these metals interchanged looks. Okay, now I'm gonna go with one of these. Now this is also a really good way to incorporate it. So like this piece, for example, has gold and silver mixed into it. So if you have a piece with two-tone, that's always a great way to introduce the mixing of the gold and silver and really be able to rock it. Look how pretty that looks. I mean, this whole vibe, I'm totally into. So if you were a little concerned if you can mix silver and gold, here's a perfect example that you can. So I just kind of put together this little vibe for you. Now, layering is one of the key essential steps in order to make and pull off this layered look of the gold and silver. So you want to pick that focal point, which clearly the gold digger is my focal point. And then these ones, not that they're an afterthought, but they're kind of like an add-on. They're a plus. They're not taking away from the focal piece. They're just actually adding to it. And the same with the necklaces. Clearly, this is the focal piece, but you could see how this just adds that little glam and just that punch of something unique and super fun. Also with bracelets and with necklaces, I always think it's really fun to like kind of have random patterns going. Sometimes I find when I see women wearing jewelry that's like super, super matchy, it just doesn't give that effortless, gorgeous, chic vibe. I truly feel like the more random, the less you try, it's gonna actually look better. So I would say grab different textured pieces, you know, and get creative. But again, it's all about that confidence and how you wear your piece. Don't ever let the jewelry wear you. You always wanna wear the jewelry. Hopefully this video clears up any questions you may have had about if you can mix and match your gold and silver jewelry? The answer is definitely yes. We are all about mixing metals in 2022. And if you want to check out my jewelry and other videos, make sure you check the links in the description below and help support my channel. If you want to keep learning about all things fashion, jewelry, LaCkore Couture, make sure to check out one of those videos above, and I'll see you in the next one.